Hey guys! So for today's video, I'm going to be doing a full face tutorial on how to prep your face for a full face of makeup. So I have some banana powder here, I have some concealer, I have some really good brightening, hydrating under eye cream that, wow, works just like seriously so well. I also have some anti-oil facial serum, so like I literally just have like all that and more. Before I get started, today's nails are my glitter nails, and this is honestly my favorite nail polish ever, and I actually did these by myself, believe it or not. And then today's bracelet is a simple faux diamond and gold bracelet, and like I love this like so much. This is honestly my one of my favorite bracelets. First item that I like to use is by The Ordinary, and it is just simple anti-oil facial serum, and I like to put this like on the full face, definitely on the T-zones and on my cheeks, because like I get such oily skin, like for real. And this is meant to be put on before you put any facial creams or under eye creams or anything like that, to prevent your face from getting more oily. The next item that I like to use is by Believe Beauty, and this is just simple hydrating gel cream. It says gel cream on the package, but anyhow, from what I was reading on reviews and stuff like that, and from what I've experienced, this actually works better than some of the more higher dollar facial creams, and yes, I do agree with that. The next item on our list here is brightening under eye cream, and it is actually strawberry, and I've been using this for the longest. After that, we're going to use some mattifying facial primer, and as you know, you put this on before makeup, and it is by Rimmel London. So the next item that I like to use on my full face as well as on my eyelids, it is by Be Pure, and it is just rice infused loose face powder, and this definitely keeps my face from getting oily, and it also definitely absorbs any of like the extra like serum or any of the extra face lotion that I put on my skin, so it doesn't get like more oily as the day goes on. So after that, I use the shade M90, by the way, for my skin tone, and I like to use some cover up, and we're going to be putting this on our eyelids, and then we're going to be wanting to put this on the under eye as well. And yeah, CoverGirl works like so well for my skin tone. Like I've used like other cover ups like in the past, and they just don't like blend to my skin. They kind of just sit on top, so that's why I like this the best. We're also going to be wanting to use some banana powder, and this is just to make sure like your makeup stays in place, and we're going to want to put this on the under eye as well as on our eyelids as well. Last but not least, for our makeup and our skincare products, we're going to be wanting to use some under eye concealer. So a little trick to make sure that the lipstick stays on, I like to put it on my lips, and it actually works really well for that purpose. And the brand that I use is by CoverGirl, and not sponsored by any of this stuff. So as for our little utensils and stuff that we're going to be using, we're going to be using three types of brushes. One big, one is going to fan out and be kind of small, and the other one is going to be flat and roughly the same size as the smaller brush that fans out. And then we're also going to be wanting to use two kinds of makeup sponges. One is going to be really small, and then the other one is just going to be a regular size. So the first item you're going to want to use is your oil controlling facial serum, and again it looks like this, and it's by The Ordinary. And for this, you're going to want to put it like on the entire face. You're going to want to put it definitely on the T-zone, on the cheek, on the chin, and then wherever you feel like which areas get like the most oily. So for me, I'm going to put it on these sections of my face. And then definitely on the nose as well. You've worked it into your face. What I like to do is I like to let it sit on for about 2 or 3 minutes. Next, after the serum that you put on your face is about absorbed into your skin or completely absorbed into your skin, then you're going to want to take your hydrating gel cream, and again, it looks like this. And what I like to do for this is I like to take the end of a brush so I can more precisely put it on my skin, and then I'll show you like exactly where I put it. I just put it on my nose, and then a little bit on my cheeks, and then also on the chin, and then on the side of the face as well. And then, just rub it into your skin. The next step that I like to do is I take my hydrating strawberry under eye cream, and this is very, very brightening, and I just put a tiny bit under the eyes, and you're not going to want to do a lot here. It's very, very light. I don't know if you guys can see it too well, but I about put this much for each section under the eye. Now we're going to want to use our mattifying primer, and for this I just like to put it on the sections of my face that I feel get the most oily, and then I also like to put a little bit on the chin area as well. And the moisturizer that we used before, you know how like usually like if you use like primer like without moisturizing your skin, it makes your skin like look kind of like ashy in a way, but like not ashy, if that makes any sense. It doesn't like blend well with your skin. So like that was why I like to use moisturizer before I use the primer. Okay, so the next step that I like to do when priming my face for makeup, I use this infused rice powder, and this works like so well. Sometimes I don't even use the mattifying cream, sometimes I just use this powder, but anyhow, we're just going to put a little bit on the nose and on the cheeks as well. And as being we already used some mattifying cream, you're not going to want to use a lot of this powder at all. We're going to use a little bit of this powder on our eyelids. And right now what we're doing is we're just getting ready to put some concealer to prep to put eyeshadow on. So after we prep with the loose powder, we are next going to use our cover up, and we're going to put this underneath the eyes, and then we're also going to put this on our eyelid. So we actually do this so that the eyeshadow that I'll be putting on later on in the day will actually stay. You're going to take your flat tip brush, and you're just going to want to dip it a little bit in the concealer. And then take your mirror, and then you're going to want to just put it on like so. And then you're going to want to take your finger and kind of like spread it around. And for this, you actually want to do like almost all the way up to your eyebrow. Just underneath your eyes, you're going to want to use your tiny sponge. And then, just blend it in. Last but not least, you're going to want to take your banana powder, and yeah, you can definitely get this at Walmart or probably anywhere, And then you're going to want to take your small feathered brush, and you're going to want to apply this to the eyelid, and then if desired, you can also apply this underneath the eye. And what this does is it just keeps the concealer in place. For this, you're not going to want to use too much for this step. Okay guys, last step for this tutorial, you're going to want to take your stick of Cover Up, and I'm using the brand by CoverGirl. And for this, you're going to want to just put a tiny bit on your lips just to prep it for lipstick. You're also going to want to take your little makeup blender and then just blend it onto your lips. Okay, thank you so much for watching this video. Definitely like and subscribe down below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.